The secret of penetrating vessel that human beings do not know. In the human body, penetrating vessel is the sea of 5 viscera and 6 entrails. Penetrating vessel is the sea of ghee and blood. Penetrating vessel is the control center to supervise ghee and blood. Penetrating vessel is a huge system generating the magnetic field in the human body. Through the action of penetrating vessel, ghee circulation facilitates blood circulation. Through the action of penetrating vessel, blood circulation facilitates ghee circulation. Penetrating vessel activates 정기신 energies in the human body. Penetrating vessel aligns inconsistent 정기신 energies in the human body. Penetrating vessel is in charge of the alignment of ears, eyes, mouth, and nose on the face. Penetrating vessel activates spirit soul back energies in the human body. Penetrating vessel aligns inconsistent spirit soul back energies in the human body. Penetrating vessel emanates the aura of spirit soul in the human body. Penetrating vessel activates the function of pore, meaning the energy conversion device for biodistillation of the thyroid. Also, penetrating vessel activates the function of pore of the prostate for male or the womb for female. Penetrating vessel activates the biodistillation of pore, producing 정기신 energy. Penetrating vessel supervise ghee and blood to make a man manly. Penetrating vessel supervise ghee and blood to regulate the secretion of male hormone. Penetrating vessel supervises ghee and blood to kindle the spark of life. In addition, penetrating vessel supervises ghee and blood to make a woman womanly. Penetrating vessel supervises ghee and blood to regulate the secretion of female hormone. Penetrating vessel enables the womb to blossom by supervising ghee and blood. Penetrating vessel activates reproductive functions by supervising ghee and blood. Penetrating vessel makes the scent of life emanate by supervising ghee and blood. Penetrating vessel makes the scent of spirit soul emanate by supervising ghee and blood. Through the action of penetrating vessel, ghee and blood exerts a synergy effect mutually. The action of penetrating vessel makes the balance between ghee and blood, which is manifested as a strong vitality. The action of penetrating vessel enables the fullness of ghee and blood, which leads to the activation of reproductive function. If a person carries a heavy load on his back, he will follow the shortcut. A person carrying a heavy burden on his back requires a lot of energy. As a person who carries a heavy load on his back requires as much energy as the weight of the back load. penetrating vessel is responsible for supervising key and blood to supply the energy. Penetrating vessel is a system that regulates the vibrational frequencies between the key flowing through meridian roots and the blood flowing through blood vessels by using a system supplying strong magnetic field. Penetrating vessel is a system that regulates the harmony and balance of the different energies between ki and blood, which flows through the 12 main meridian roots and blood vessels, respectively. Penetrating vessel ascends along the left and right sides of conception vessel and supplies strong magnetic field and light to supervise ki and blood. The penetrating vessel, which ascends along the left and right sides of conception vessel, reaches 옥침 gate on governor vessel and mouth on conception vessel, which affects the entire face. Then the penetrating vessel descends again and meets 대맥 at 신골. The penetrating vessel ascending along the left side of conception vessel supervises blood. The penetrating vessel ascending along the right side of conception vessel supervises ki. If penetrating vessel and 대맥 meets at 신골, penetrating vessel is activated. If penetrating vessel and 대맥 meets at 신골, 대맥 is also activated. In the age of 선천, meaning the age when the heaven is invisible, the activation degree of penetrating vessel has been very weak. In the age of 선천, the penetrating vessel of humankind has been partially activated up to the chest area. In the age of 선천, only the creative minority have their penetrating vessels activated up to the face area. In the age of 후천, meaning the age when the heaven is visible, penetrating vessel will be activated fully up to the face area. In the age of 후천, the activation of penetrating vessel will strengthen vitality. In the age of 후천, the activation of penetrating vessel will strengthen reproductive power. On the new earth under the new heaven, penetrating vessel will be activated by 70% more than now, and people will live a life of perpetual youth and longevity. On the new earth under the new heaven, penetrating vessel will be activated more than now, and people will maintain the vitality to live for more than 1,000 years. On the new earth under the new heaven, penetrating vessel will be activated more than now, and people will keep up fertility even if they live for more than 1,000 years. September 28th, in 2022, Udeka wrote,